For run one, I'm going to take a little bit of time and kind of explain what each of these measurements are. I'm not going to do that in the next couple of runs, so kind of pay attention. This one's a little bit longer just so you understand exactly what's going on in the lab here. So we're looking at case one. It says that we have a distance of 1 meter as our object distance. So that's the distance from the object here to our lens. So you'll notice that this is 1 meter exactly, and that's the thing I give you on every run. So that's the given object distance. The next column here is the image distance, and so that's the distance from the lens to, in this case, the screen. But notice that this is not an image. This is a blurry mess. So we have to move this until we see the image clear. If the image doesn't become clear, then you do not have an image. So if I just simply move this back, we get to this point where we have a nice clear image here. So let me go ahead and measure that distance. So in this case, it's about 35 centimeters. So the image distance is 35 centimeters. So now let's talk about the object height. I'm only going to measure this once, so in the runs after this, you can just go ahead and copy down this height because the image height, or the object height, is not going to change because it's literally just this thing right here. So if I measure that, we get about here, and we'll notice that that's about 5 centimeters, okay? So the object height is 5 centimeters. Now here, this is the image height. So I can come down here and I can measure that right about there. So again, if I compare it, again, oh, I just moved that. If I compare this to the track, we get a height of about 2 centimeters, okay? So you should have everything filled out up to this point. Now, magnification is something you're going to have to calculate. If you don't remember the formula, it's in the lab sheet, okay? You have all the information to calculate magnification. This last column is for image characteristics. It's a physical description of what you're seeing. So remember, there's several options. So for this particular image here, we have to say if it's real or virtual. Well, it's being projected onto the screen, so it is a real image. We'll look at virtual images later on, but this is a real image. It's obviously reduced because this is smaller than the original. And the last thing we need. Oh, it's upright or upside down. This one is clearly upside down. Now I can see it clearly. One of the ways to test it is here you can see this has an arrow pointing up. If you look at my image here, you can see that my calipers are on the bottom. Y'all see that? So this is an upside down image, okay? So for image characteristics, you should have that it's real, it's upside down, and it's reduced.